I'm Danielle, and today I'm going to show you a speed paint of my latest mixed media illustration. Just a little disclaimer, if you like your art videos with a little bit of chaotic energy, then this is the video for you. It's definitely not perfect. There are a number of factors that make it feel a little all over the place, at least to me. The main issue is that my tripod is not really the right type for videotaping art, plus it's broken, so I'm constantly trying to find ways to tie it to a chair or something to make it work. So the sketch that I'm painting on is not the original, it's actually a copy. The original sketch was much smaller and I enlarged it and cleaned it up a little bit before printing it onto some Canson XL mixed media paper. Technically, this paper can be used for watercolors, but you'll see as time goes on, it's really not the best for lots of watercolors. However, it will go through the printer without causing a paper jam, whereas watercolor paper is just too rigid for that. So because I wanted, to print my image, I decided to just go with it and deal with whatever problems came up. So we're nearing the end of all the watercolor layers, and I'm not gonna lie, I was actually a little worried about how it was looking at this point. I was not feeling very good about it, but I decided to just, keep going. I was just gonna keep going until I had something that I liked, and I eventually got there. But I always seem to forget that there is usually an ugly stage. Especially if it has, as many different, layers and textures as this. So, fun fact, the tripod just would not work for detail shots here, so my phone is actually resting on a holder for drink coasters. It actually worked out pretty well. I'm gonna make sure I remember to use it in the future, but I did have a little bit of a problem with my hair getting in the frame, as you can see there. So after I finished the leaves, I was really not feeling the white background, so I decided to go with green. However, you will see that this is where the paper starts buckling really badly. I was definitely a little worried about what I had done and whether the paper was going to be able to pull itself together. Thankfully, it did for the most part. It's not perfect, but still enjoyable to look at for sure. I went for something very textured, and I'm really liking that choice. I think it gives it an older sort of vibe, which definitely contributes to the fantasy or fairy tale sort of theme. So I ended up having a hard time with the antlers. I just kept not liking what they were looking like, so I think I go over them a couple more times before I'm really satisfied. I'm using some metallic gouache and metallic watercolor here, and I do use both of those for highlights on the hair or skin and on the leaves as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is my very first YouTube art process video, and I will be posting more in the future. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to see some of my other art for now, my Instagram will be posted down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.